what is involved from your experience so far? And I have some of the answer too. I know this is my world as well now, but what is involved in staffing a poker room from scratch?
Let me give you the overall arching philosophy, and we'll work it down from there. Okay.
Sure.
All right. And it's not just my philosophy. This is also Chuck and Akiva's philosophy, Chuck and Akiva Lessons philosophy. Surround yourself with quality people. Just surround yourself with quality people that know what they're doing, and then work from there. So, if you don't know poker very well, let's say Chuck knows bingo extraordinarily well. He is very good at working with people. He's very good politically, working with the politics within the state of Virginia, etc. Akiva has very similar talents in that he's fantastic with people, and he's he gets things done. I know poker, and I know how to solve problems, and it's a good marriage for this type of a problem. And so we decided to work together, and it's been a great union of minds and efforts. So for starters, surround yourself with good people. I don't think that I could have done it without them, and I'm not sure if they could have done it without me, at least in this time frame that we're still working on. So for starters, surround yourself with good people. Second of all, you got to work hard. You got to put the effort in. Ultimately, you're going to have people that come and go and work. Some work out, some don't work out, etc. But you got to consistently put that effort in to keep hitting at it. It's like the an old adage of the spaghetti theory. You throw enough spaghetti against the wall, some of it sticks. And so you have to kind of be willing to go through some of the rejections involved with getting people up to speed or bringing people on, and being able to weed through that to find the cream of the crop.
So
philosophy.
So about how many people do you have to hire when you're opening a room, and do you do it all at once where you hire? Those types of questions. How do you even come up with a number, right?
Yeah, I have a number. I don't know if it's right yet. I think you have to be willing to make mistakes and then solve them. I can tell you my background as a computer consultant. I've done a lot of programming, and I wish I could say that every program that I ever wrote, I wrote it perfectly from start to finish, line after line, with no error. I can't imagine meeting a programmer that was able to do that. Okay. There is trial and error in everything you're going to do. And I think you have to be willing to accept trial and error as the most efficient way after some study and thought goes into it. I'm not saying blind trial and error. You have to have an understanding of what you're trying to accomplish, and then be willing to make a mistake and solve it. So when you ask the question, how many people does it take to solve this problem? I say, well, we're opening 10 tables. We'd like to have 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. Okay, so that's 2 shifts a day per table if I was full on. And that's 20 shifts per week of 8 hours, 8-hour shifts. Just thinking off the top of my head, and knowing that I can't work someone 8 straight hours. How do I know that? Well, not because I've been a dealer for 20 years and I have the experience, but because I work with people and have talked to people like Mark who have this experience, and they say, well, you can put in an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and then they need a break. They get a break and they go on break for 30 minutes, and they come back and they do another run for an hour and a half to 2 hours. And so I start thinking about, well, okay, I'm going to have to incorporate breaks in there. So I need more than 20 people. Maybe I need 25 people. And then maybe people aren't working every single day. So I got to have built in for people that work for 4 days a week or 5 days a week or 2 days a week or 7 days a week.